lexical delights, finishing the letter P. Pot valiant or pot valorous, an adjective full of drink-inspired courage. Prankle, a verb, to prance lightly. Premorse, an adjective, ending abruptly as if bitten off. The word is derived from the Latin premorsus, meaning bitten in front, from pre, in front, and morder, morsum, to bite. Preterist, a noun, theology, someone who believes that the prophecies of the apocalypse have already been fulfilled. Prick me dainty, Scottish, adjective, over-precise, noun, an affected person. Probang, a noun, a slender flexible rod tipped with a sponge or button for passing down the throat and into the esophagus in order to apply medication or remove an obstruction. The instrument was invented in the 17th century by the Welsh judge Walter Rumsey, who called it a provang, but the word seems to have been influenced later by probe. Proclivity, a noun, an inclination or propensity. Procrustean, an adjective, taken violent measures to ensure conformity to a standard. From Procrustes, a legendary Greek robber, or maybe Procrustes, a legendary Greek robber who stretched or cut his captives' legs to make them fit a bed, putting an end to those capers, was one of the hero Theseus's more public-spirited feats. Procuratrix, a noun, the person in a nunnery who is responsible for practical matters. Profundal, an adjective, of or relating to the zone in an ocean or lake that lies below the level where light can penetrate. Progymnasma, a noun, a preliminary exercise in a discipline, especially rhetoric. Proseology, a noun, dull and confusing prose. Prosody, a noun, 1. The study of the art of composing verse. 2. The study of rhythm, stress, and intonation in speech. I think I would find that very interesting. Prosopography, a noun. 1. A biographical sketch, a description of a person's appearance, character, life, etc. 2. The compiling or study of such material. Protalus rampart, a noun. Geology, a mound or ridge formed when scree from a cliff gathers at the edge of a glacier or permanent snow patch. Protean, an adjective. 1. Readily assuming different shapes. 2. Variable, inconstant. 3. Versatile. The word is derived from Proteus, an ancient Greek sea god who assumed many shapes to evade having to foretell the future. Protemesis, a noun, rhetoric, the enumeration of things according to their importance. Proxemics, a noun, the study of the human use of physical space in non-verbal communication, especially the distances that people maintain between themselves and others while interacting. Prunt, a noun, a moulded glass ornament attached to a glass object such as a vase. Psephology, a noun, the sociological and statistical study of election results and trends. This word is derived from Psephos, a Greek word for pebble, because pebbles were used in ancient Greece to cast votes. Cytherism, a noun, a whispering sound such as that of wind among leaves. Psychalgia, a noun, psychological pain or suffering. Psychrophilic, an adjective, of plants growing best at low temperatures. Pteronophobia, a noun, a morbid fear of being tickled by feathers. Who doesn't have this phobia? Puddles, noun, Orkney, the bare feet. Puddybund, an adjective, shamefaced or brutish. Puftaloon, a noun. In Australia, a type of fried cake usually eaten hot with jam, honey or sugar, known as puftalooners or puftaloonies. I have never heard of that before. Puggle, a Scottish word, a verb to reduce a person to a state of mental or physical exhaustion. Oh, boku. This is unusual. Boku, P-U-K-U, a noun, an antelope found in the southern Central Africa, especially in swampy areas and near rivers. Boku is also a Maori word meaning stomach. Pulchritude, a noun. Maybe it's pulchritude, I'm not sure. A noun meaning beauty. The rather unlovely word is derived from the Latin pulchritado, from pulcher meaning beautiful. Pumpkineer, a noun. Someone who cultivates giant pumpkins, especially with a view to entering them in competitions. Pumple nose, a noun, an old term for a shaddock, especially a grapefruit. This word is a variation of pompelmoes, which came to English from the Dutch pompelmoos. Perdonium, a noun, a kind of coal scuttle introduced in the 19th century by a Mr. Perdon. Purfle, a verb, to ornament the edge of something, for example with embroidery or inlay. A noun, 1. A decorated border, 2. A profile. Purfled or purfly, an adjective, short-winded. Pygal, I think it's pygal, maybe it's beagle, I'm not sure. P-Y-G-A-L. Pygal, I'm not sure. An adjective belonging to the rump or posteriors of an animal. As a noun, the posterior median plate of the carapace. I've never known how to pronounce that word. C-A-R-A-P-A-C-E. Carapace, I'm not sure, of a tortoise. The word is derived from the Greek PJ, maybe P-Y-G-E, with an acute meaning rump. It also forms the basis of the delightful words Calipigian or Daspigal, words which readers of Foyle's Philavery will already be familiar with. Picnic, P-Y-K-N-I-C, an adjective of a human physical type, characterized by short, squat stature, small hands and feet, relatively short limbs, domed abdomen, short neck and round face. Pronounced in the same way as the alfresco meal, the word is derived from the Greek pyknos, meaning thick. There is no connection between this word and the more familiar picnic. Picnic is from Greek pyknos, meaning thick, and picnic comes from French pique-nique. Pyrrhic victory, noun, P-Y-R-R-H-I-C, victory. A victory gained at too great a cost. An allusion to an exclamation by Pyrrhus, ancient king of Epirus, after his defeat of the Romans at Heraclea on the Ceres. I have no clue if I've pronounced any of them correctly. 280 BC. Another such victory, and we are lost. And finally, for the letter P in Foyle's Philavery, Pix, P-Y-X or P-I-X, a noun. 1. A box. 2. From the Roman Catholic Church, a vessel in which the host is kept after consecration, now usually that in which the host is carried to the sick. 3. A box at the Royal Mint, in which sample coins are kept for testing. Therein ends the letter